everyone! Thanks so much for joining me in the final episode of my summer workwear series, where I'm teaching you how to dress in these hot summer months because I know it can be a challenge. Now, just as I have with my previous episodes, you're going to find a men's video and a women's video. Right now you're watching the women's video, and this episode is going to take what we learned in the first and second videos, bring it all together, and teach you where to shop for the pieces that compose your summer wardrobe. Now, if you have any questions, as always, let me know. I do have accompanying worksheets, so you could find that by clicking below, whether that's the link to get to my website or the worksheets link below me on my website. But we're going to hop right in and talk about where to get all these pieces. So in the first episode, when I told you what you needed in your wardrobe, I described for you bases and basics. So we're going to start with the bases. I told you there were 3 different bases that you could use to create your summer outfits around. And so the first one was your sleeveless tops, the second was your short sleeve tops, and then the third were different dresses, whether those were sleeveless or short sleeve. So we're going to talk about where to find the different types of shirts first, those sleeveless and short sleeve shirts. Now, of course, I'm going to recommend the Style Foundry. So I do have a mobile boutique if you're not familiar. In the mobile boutique, what you'll find are items that are hand curated by me, so you know that they're stylist approved. They're all transitional, which means that you can not only wear them with dress slacks to work, but then also wear them with jeans for the weekend or dress them up for a date night. So you're really gonna get a lot of wear out of them. They're gonna be real versatile pieces for you. And you will find the different sleeveless options where it's thick enough that you could wear a regular bra with, as well as short sleeve options that you'll have your shoulders covered in case that's a problem at your office. So first and foremost, of course, I'm going to recommend that. If you want other variety and you need some other pieces that maybe I don't have in the boutique, not a problem. The places I would recommend are Loft. So Loft and Ann Taylor, both of them are, sister companies. They're going to have great prints for you. So different prints in sleeveless and short sleeve blouses. And the nice thing about their clothing is that they have kept it to a more tailored fit versus a lot of brands have created this square fit, and it's boxy and it's a big bag on you and it doesn't show off your figure. So we really try to avoid that when we're shopping, something to think about. But for the most part, Loft and Ann Taylor do have those more tailored fits, which is good. So I recommend that for your prints. The other place I recommend for your prints is going to be Nordstrom Rack. And so when you're at Nordstrom Rack, my favorite brands to check out are DR2 by Daniel Rain. That one's my most favorite. They have the best prints, the best different intricate styles, lots of short sleeve options for you, which is great. Other brands that I like from Nordstrom Rack are Pleony, but you have to be really careful with that brand because everything runs very large. So you'll need to go down at least 1, maybe even 2 sizes. So something to think about when you're grabbing the pieces to take them into the dressing room is just go down a size or 2 or bring a couple sizes because they do run pretty large. Other great brands from Nordstrom Rack are going to be Calvin Klein. They have great nylon tops. So they're going to be a nice breathable material like some of the pieces I have in the boutique, and they'll be in some fun patterns as well. So really love his tops. I also love Philosophy. Their tops are a little bit more girly typically. Some of those can be, more blush and neutral colors, so something to look for there. The last one on my list is Joe Fresh, and so they've got great pieces not only on Nordstrom Rack's website, but also on their own website. So you can check for both there. If you find some at Nordstrom Rack, awesome. If you need some more options, try their actual website and see what you can get there. A place to go for basics, so your solids, if you need to add some more solids into your wardrobe, is going to be J. Crew Factory. They have a great cap sleeve, so it's going to be like a short sleeve, just a little bit shorter than a short sleeve, but they've got all your basic colors, all your neutral colors in that polyester dress shirt material that I recommend all of your shirts be in. So definitely check there. Moving on to dresses, our other base. When it comes to dresses, again, of course, I have those in the boutique. You'll find both sleeveless and short sleeve, and shift dress and fit and flare dresses. So depending on what your body shape is, dictates whether you need the fit and flare or the shift, And then whether you need to have your shoulders covered or not will dictate, the sleeveless or the short sleeve. But I do have some great comfortable options in that nylon material as well that I was discussing, which is nice and easy breezy for the summer. Love that one. Other great places to find work dresses at a good deal are going to be Nordstrom Rack. The Calvin Klein brand is, one of the best ones to look for, as well as Vince Camuto. And you can find those same brands at TJ Maxx as well, which is a good place if you're gonna go hunting. That would be a good place to hunt for some work dresses. Sometimes it's hard to find tops and other things at TJ Maxx. I know it can be a bit overwhelming there. So if you do go in, at least just head to the dress section and check out some of their work dresses. If you're looking for some more investment pieces, so your very traditional workwear, your typical dress, if it needs to be very professional, then LaFleur would be a good option for you. The only thing to know is that they are investment pieces. They are, a great company. They're based in New York, and so their pieces are a bit more expensive because they're great quality, and I believe that they're handmade in the US, if I'm not mistaken. So just something to consider if you want something a bit more investment and a timeless piece. Now moving on to our basics, the pieces that you need to compose the rest of the outfit. So if you're wearing a top, obviously you need to wear your pants. And so the big things to think about with your pants are that you have a rise that's long and, long or tall enough, whichever way you want to look at it, to be very comfortable. So you don't want to get a lower rise where you're feeling like you have a muffin top and you're feeling uncomfortable and it just hits you at a weird spot. So what I recommend is that you have a rise that's about 10 inches. 10 inches on most people is going to be about to your belly button. On long torsos, it's at least going to be right under your belly button, so that's a good spot. And when you're measuring for that, you're going to measure from the bottom of the pant, so we're talking the crotch, all the way up to the top of the pant. So even if you want to work backwards and measure from wherever you want the pant to hit downward, and then you can see what you need that rise to look like. But your traditional rise is going to be between like 8 or 9 to 10 inches. So just something to think about. If you're in the store, you're going to grab a pair of pants, measure that rise first to make sure it's going to be comfortable on you and that you know what your rise is. The other things to look for when you're looking for your dress pants are to make sure that they're not going to give out on you. So a lot of pants that are a little less expensive, they're going to be great for, a couple months, maybe a year, but eventually they're going to start giving out on you. They'll get baggy in the knees and baggy in the butt, and those are two things that I say are big no-nos when it comes to pants. So it's something to think about, is to find, invest a bit more in your pants if you're going to get the basics, because it's going to last you a long time, and it'll be, in the end, less money than paying a lesser amount now, but having to buy them more often. So where I recommend the pants from is going to be the Style Foundry. I have a great line of pants that are not going to give out on you. They are a little bit more expensive because they are a bit more of an investment, but they're a great dress pant, they're ankle pants, and they feel like you're wearing leggings, but you look dressed up. So highly, highly recommend those. LaFleur does have some investment pieces as well. And if you're looking at Theory, they have some great pants too. Again, all of these pants are going to be a little bit more expensive because they are investment pieces. And this is where I recommend you spend some money because you're going to wear them every day and you're going to keep them in your neutrals. So something to consider there. Moving on to our cardigans, so the layer that we would put on top if we have to have our shoulders covered or if we just need to look a little bit more pulled together and professional. When it comes to cardigans, it can be a bit of a struggle to shop for them when it comes to the summer months because it's so hot that a lot of stores won't have as many in stock. And so you can shop online. Joe Fresh, which I mentioned, they have a great online store as well as you can find them in Nordstrom Rack or on Nordstrom Rack website. So you can find some pieces there. Loft oftentimes has some as well, so check on their website or in their stores. And then I oftentimes carry just basics when it's summertime. So like right now I have a navy cardigan in the truck. And so you could find those kind of neutrals with me, but any bright or fun colors you might want to look at Loft or Joe Fresh. They've got some great options. So we've got our pants, we've got our cardigans, and we've got our bases. The last thing to think about are what you're going to put on your feet, so your shoes. And when it comes to shoes, what I recommend, the fastest, easiest way, you're a busy business professional, you don't have time to waste, If you can just go on Zappos and order what you need, that's what I'd recommend. You've got free shipping both ways, awesome customer service, and you know that you're getting good quality shoes on there. The brands that I recommend for comfort are going to be Rockport, Clark's, and Dr. Scholl's even has a kind of cute line of stuff, so you can check there. Sam Edelman has very cute shoes, as well as Dolce Vita. They're not going to be as comfortable as those other shoes for the most part, I'd say typically, but those ones are some place to look as well. And Lucky Brand has a great line of flat shoes that are super comfortable. So they're kind of that in between of being a little bit more stylish, but also having some comfort to them without being a comfort shoe. So things to think about. When it comes to shopping for those shoes, pointed toe for heels is definitely what's in right now, but when it comes to flats, you can go with either a round or a pointed toe. Either way works. So those are all the pieces you need in order to compose your outfit and where to shop for them. The only other thing to think about would be accessories if you're an accessory person, and you can definitely check out my website for that. You'll find great deals and great pieces on the Style Foundry's website. So if you have any other questions, let me know. And what I want you to comment with this time is to let me know, where is the place that you struggle the most to find pieces. So whether that's you struggle to find tops or pants, let me know in the comments so I can try to help you out and make that a little easier for you. Thanks so much for joining me with my summer workwear series, and I look forward to sharing a new one with you soon. Bye guys!